2, 1. I believe we are live. I believe we're live, Nick.
Hello, world.
Episode number 2 of BigE Hangouts, where we just casually chitter chat. I was literally just thinking a little bit ago. I'm like, this is going to be weird because we're probably just going to have our normal conversations, but we're going to be doing it in front of human beings this time.
Yeah, and they definitely get weird, our normal conversations. Wait, what?
I have no idea what you're talking about right now. You are a father of five, right?
Hold on, I gotta mute the stream.
Oh, you have the stream open and you have the playback? Yep. Rookie mistake. The rookie has some mistakes right now.
Dang, you're looking good today, if I can say so.
I appreciate, brother.
Look at them quarantine gains.
Yeah, in the fucking belly, dude. What Megan say last night? The quarantine 15. How's your quarantine 15 going? You gain it yet?
No, actually, pretty good. Pretty good. We started like this new, like healthier meal plan.
Yeah,
because we're not going to be able to go and like get food all that often or as little as possible because we're trying to stay inside.
We are doing good with that.
Yeah, so we're eating good, going for walks every day pretty much when it doesn't rain. It's going pretty good.
I'm just not doing enough to burn off what I've already had pre-quarantine. You know what I mean?
You need to get more hype on stream. That's what it is.
Just jump around. I'll tell you what, organizing the days has been a fucking huge relief. Huge.
Just stream like a Zumba session or something, yeah.
A lot of people want me to do like channel points for push-ups and stuff.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, you can get fucked with that idea. No, thank you. Because you're going to have those people in the chat that have never used channel points, and they're going to, like, that have just 2,000 channel points. All right, 200 push-ups. Yeah, fuck off with that. It's really tough as a creator sometimes, though, to, like, give those like, options. Because, like, I actually, like, yesterday I was live, and we were having a great stream. And sometimes as a creator, you know, like, I had certain points set previously that weren't reliable for a little, like, of the recent growth that I've been getting, for example. Does that make sense? So, like, 250 points was really easy before because I had a smaller community these last few months, and people didn't really abuse it too much. It was nice because active viewers could actually just, like, they would link up the songs and stuff. They follow the rules. And yesterday I had to pull the dad mode and was just like, no, I got to get rid of this because too many people are like, they don't follow the rules. They're linking other shit. Then immediately, where's my entitlement? Where's my song? Yep. And it's like, I'm fucking live, forehead. Like, you know what I mean? And so I had a dad mode that yesterday, and it's tough as a creator to, like, you always want to create these ways to connect and give people that feeling of, like, oh, interaction, control. He listens to me, but then you gotta take it away because people get selfish.
Yep, you know, sometimes you just gotta turn the car around. You know what I mean? Metaphorically
speaking, Twitch needs to do that. Twitch needs to do that right now on the platform.
Oh boy, we're jumping right into this, huh?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things going on lately with Twitch. I mean, this last year hasn't been the best for Twitch. In all reality,
I try to keep up with, like, the Twitch going-ons, you know, what's happening, and I try to focus more on the good, but here recently seems more bad than good.
Yeah. But if you really think in a year's time, I mean, the doc situation was only last June. You know what I mean?
Which one are we talking about? The bathroom stream?
Yeah, the bathroom. Okay.
That
was only a year ago. And
that doesn't even seem like it was a year
ago.
No.
So, like, imagine everything that's happened in this last year. You know, and they've done some good, but, like, you know, I can just list a few things off the top of my head. Affiliates are still ass. It's way too easy to get affiliate. You have affiliates get affiliate every single day. And it's creating this, like, entitlement thing where these people just think it's, you know, they're going to be the next big thing. And so they waste all these hours to try to get partner, which is just impossible. You know, I'm not even partner. I made thousands of dollars on the platform, grown this community, still can't even get partner. You know, some people do, you know, and it's not like that's not like a woe is me statement. I need to get more viewers on average to have partner.
It is interesting to me how low the ceiling is for getting affiliate.
We literally yesterday, while we were live, got 1 or 2 people affiliate just by us. That's how easy it is. And that's sad. Like, we had 80 or so viewers in my stream. We're like, yeah, 80 to 100 on average for like throughout the most of the stream. So we went to some like non-affiliates went to their streams, and because we went in there and because people followed, we got them affiliate because we got their average viewer up and they hit their 50. It's just so stupid. It doesn't make sense. Like Twitch, I think the biggest problem with Twitch in this last year is the transparency. They're not transparent.
Yeah. Well, especially compared to when they first started out pre-Amazon acquisition. You know, they were very transparent about changes they were making to the platform.
Do you think it's that's actually interesting that I've never really thought about. I don't know why. Do you think it's Twitch not being transparent, or do you think it's Amazon not allowing Twitch to be transparent anymore?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like Amazon being like, you know, keep it on the DL, or if it's more like we're a way bigger company now than we used to be back in the day.
Right. Which I respect.
You know, we got to keep things quiet.
Some people don't understand. You know what I mean? Like some people just don't get that. Like they don't understand that companies grow. It's like brands. You know what I'm talking about. Companies grow, brands grow. People can't get by the fact that things are going to have to change. And this last year, some people couldn't get by the fact that I'm going to have to start being more harsher on things, and I'm going to have to start being more me on stuff to create my brand. It pisses people off. Well, when I found you were doing this. You know, when I first started streaming on Twitch, they weren't doing this. Well, for a business to be able to allow people to make tens of thousands of dollars to hundreds of thousands of dollars, you gotta make some changes. You're gonna have to update. You're gonna have to advance. You know, but I feel like Twitch could have done a lot better in this last year had they been more transparent. Had they worked with the community a little bit more to partner up with a lot of its creators, eliminated the waste of a lot of previous creators who are partner on the platform. I don't know, man. I just feel like they could have done a lot better job this last year. I'm not in development. That's something that you do, but I don't know how hard a lot of that stuff is, but.
Yeah, my biggest thing is consistency. So when you see people, streamers and creators violating the same exact TOS.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Was there some drama this week that I'm not aware of?
There's more examples than just Alinity, but she is like the queen of not getting banned, the CEO of not getting banned.
Well, even last week we talked about the whole these broadcasters abusing VODs.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, that I'm not even sure what the can they actually ban somebody for that?
Or is that know. Just it should
being garbage people?
You would think for it being a live stream platform and you are abusing a feature and not actually using the feature, that it would be a suspendable offense. But then again, apparently you can flop a tit out. I don't get it, man. I don't.
It always seems like every year there's that one person who's like violating rule after rule after rule, and then nothing happens. It's like every year it's a new person.
You know, it was really hard to get on the Doc hate train last year just because he was so big and go. You know, the whole bathroom thing.
Yeah.
I really like it's one of those things like when you're a kid and you're like, oh, yeah, looking back, that was stupid. But like in the moment, you don't even really think about it. You're just so like, let's do this. But like, I don't know. There are just certain things, you know, I don't want to just point Alinity out only, but like she's unfortunately a bad example, really. You know, there are just certain things when you're in the moment, you're like, how could this go? putting vodka in your mouth and letting a cat lick it out. That's a thing in your head where you're like, maybe this probably won't go too good. Saying the N-word on stream. There's that ration as an adult, because you pay bills, you make decisions. That's how you've survived this long as a human being. There's something in your head that just clicks and says, well, maybe. And
I would really just love to be a fly on the wall whenever she does something and just see. I just want to know if somebody knows about it over there. They have to, right?
Yeah.
Like, forget everything else that she's done. The recent nudity thing, the N-word thing, which in my opinion is one of her most bannable offenses.
Yeah, that's actually the one. Like, dude, and I even said this too for anybody that's listening. I had a tweet go to blow up this last week where I was making a skit of how Alinity gets away with so many things, and I have no problem with Alinity. Like, she's just an idiot person who it's like I compared a child. Like, yeah, sometimes a child should know better, but at the end of the day, mom and dad's got to punish the child. You don't punish a child, the child's going to continuously just be a fucking piece of shit. It's just it's going to grow up that way. The more that Alinity just gets away with things on the platform, she's just going to be more of her, and she's going to get away with shit like that. Yeah,
I mean, if you watch the clip about the N-word thing, it's possible that that's not what she was saying. It's not what she actually said. Like, you could actually defend Twitch and say maybe they thought that's not what she actually said. I'm not even 100% certain. But
if there wasn't situations like Tfue, for example, who said the word, and for listeners, I'm just quoting what a person said in relation to a physical animal. He was talking about a raccoon skin on Fortnite, and he got banned. No questions. And it was like, what, a week ban?
Yeah, well, it was at least 3 days. I don't remember how long it was now, but
it was wild. But dude, I think the bad thing is the transparency factor again, where it comes in is people don't realize how many people every single day are banned on the platform for certain things.
Yeah.
Corinna was permabanned from Twitch for...
Yeah, what did she do again? I forgot.
Dude, okay, so I'm sure it was against TOS. She streamed and she was in a brawl at one point, right? Because it's weird too, because that is a girls for some reason wear these highly laced brawls now, and that's a button up shirt and a brawl, or they wear just a brawl out. I can't judge. I'm not into fucking fashion. I don't fucking care. That's can't. Reconnection successful. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, viewers. We are back. Just a technical difficulty.
It's running now. I don't know.
Yeah. If that happens again, just sit tight. I've never had that happen. It just said OBS is reconnecting. So technical difficulty. But yeah, no.
OBS, get your crap together.
But it might not have been a year, but it was a while. Okay, so let's say today she was banned. It was. Everybody was so curious as to what happened, but it was a previous clip from a while ago.
Yikes.
The previous clip from a while ago. That's sad, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. She's probably better off over on Facebook. I'm kind of interested to see how that goes.
I think a lot of people are better. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to hate on the platform because it's okay. Well, here's the thing, too. The platform didn't make me. Yeah. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong and they feel cornered. I made myself on that platform. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say, man. It's really hard to say. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is in order to actually be viable options, Mixer and Facebook and YouTube are gonna have to really focus on it.
Yeah.
I think YouTube is doing the best job of the big three. Facebook's just starting out, and Mixer kind of just tried to throw a bunch of money at it, and there are some glaring issues with their platform that are holding them back currently.
You know, I think one big thing with YouTube, and that makes Twitch so special, and I've heard a couple creators like kind of like talk down on the feature, which it's all personal opinion. Like I've heard a creator talk about how with Twitch, there's just too many ways to like give money, and it just almost comes off beggy, and like that's understandable if you feel that way. But like
with
the
Twitch?
way, the way I see it is like Twitch, unlike a lot of these other platforms, have given the viewer the 100% control to fund the content. And I think moving forward, that's big. I think that's one thing that YouTube is like, yeah, you could put a donation link in YouTube, but like, I don't know, man. The subscription thing, there's not as much, I don't feel like compared to Twitch, there's not as much reward, for example. Does that make sense? On YouTube? And there's no like, well, there's the super chat. So that is a big plus that they've done in this last year or so. But you need to have to get a sub button. It is really hard on YouTube, and that's where they're kind of, or a members button. That's where I think I have to get like 30,000 subscribers till I can get a member button. That's a little. I personally think if you can monetize your channel, you should be able to have a member button. Because
remember back in the day how easy it was to get YouTube partner?
Dude, I remember back in the day where it was hard to get YouTube partner.
Really?
Yeah. And then it got easy.
The partner layout is the thing that I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. When I first
like
got
1,000 subs or something like that.
When I first got partner, it was fucking tough. I uploaded a day or every single day for like a year back in like 2012 on my first channel that got partnered. And I mean, dude, fucking those videos were getting like 1,000 to 3,000 views back then.
What were we doing? Speed arts and
I think back then you had to have, I want to say it was like 50 or 60,000 views a month to get partnered. Yeah, I want to say that's what it was.
I can't remember.
Ish.
I can't remember. I was for some reason I was thinking it was really easy.
But
partnered on YouTube.
I'm talking 2012, brother. So like you're talking 2013, 2014. That's when you had all these little networks start coming up, and all these people started getting funding because YouTube was growing, and then they were just partnering everybody, and just like so like there's a difference between partners. I was with one of, like, I remember when Banks left for FaZe, and when Banks left for FaZe, he started talking to me about like my partnership and what I was doing and everything. And I told him who I was with. I can't even remember who I was with at the time. I wasn't with Fullscreen, but that was one of the bigger ones. There was Machinima. That was like a big one. But Disney, the network I was with was owned by Disney. Fuck, why can't I? Maker or Marker Studios or something. At the time, it was like Banks even was like, how the fuck did you get with them? Because like I had a huge payout. They gave me a huge payout with in comparison to my ad revenue. You know, they took a small commission. But what happened is you had all these networks start, and they were taking like 90% of the commission because people just wanted to have that banner at the top. That's all they wanted. Yeah. So they're like, fuck it, take all my fucking money, dude, so I can get a banner. All these young idiots. And then they were locked into a contract on YouTube. And then they play
for like 10 years.
Yeah.
They were like
this is so unfair. Well, this is why, you know, and this is what happens when you're young. A lot of young kids that are entertainers are making dumb decisions. And you know what I mean?
I mean, bad contracts aside, Machinima, the days of Machinima was like peak YouTube gaming content.
Yeah.
I never consumed more gaming content than I did whenever Machinima was at its peak. You know, with Hutch and C Manners and all those guys.
Technically, it's. I mean, in all technicality, the peak viewership is way above that now, but like you're talking in terms
Right.
of just like, well, that was back when I feel like creators weren't as confined to the content that they were creating. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
They had a little bit more freedom.
And there was a lot of games to choose from back then.
Right.
You know, you had your big ones like Call of Duty and Counter-Strike and League of Legends, but then you also had these sub games like, what was that one that had the hide and seek mode where one guy was an invisible
Gary's
super
mod.
killer?
Gary's mod.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Gary's mod.
Fuck.
And
yeah,
then
dude.
Minecraft was massive back then.
Well, you know what happened? You know what crushed everything, right? Like you know where the problem happened in these last few years, and I know I'm going to piss viewers off with this, but it's the same reason why I just pissed viewers off a little bit ago when I said the affiliates are easy. It was too easy.
This is hot takes with BigE.
It was too easy to become a YouTube partner. It was too easy to make money. People don't understand as a platform as a whole how much that when you have hundreds of thousands of people that will generate a revenue of $10 of ad revenue, but don't hit the payout thresholds, they don't understand how much that comes in waves. Listen, this is a grind. This is a hustle. You got to work for your shit. Just too many people feel entitled. Oh, I streamed a couple times. I should be able to get paid for it. No, shut your fucking mouth. You haven't done anything.
So here's my thing, right? I think on Twitch's side of things with the affiliate program, it is kind of a twofold situation, right?
Yes.
They don't want to partner anyone and everyone because they want that to be exclusive, right? And they want to be able to look at people individually and decide, okay, do we want them to legitimately represent Twitch as a partner?
But the bad thing with that is they give too much power to personal feeling. If somebody doesn't like, dude, it's been completely evident for some people at Twitch. We're seeing it in favoritism too. If some people like you, if somebody likes you at Twitch, look at Alinity. Mm-hmm. You're clearly getting away with things that people like. There's not that again. It's full circle. There's that sense of transparency. We're not getting that transparency. We need to know. We need to know from the platform as to why you will ban one person for this and not Alinity or another person even for this or that. We need to know. Yeah. We need to know that. We need to know why.
They're definitely in that situation. The initial situation of the cat throwing in the vodka thing. I mean, first of all, the vodka thing. I mean, that's animal abuse, right? That's like a real life crime.
It's 100% like that's a bad thing. And so much of this comes to, like all this is a lot of like online opinion. You know, the titty flash. Was it an accident? Was it this? Oh gosh, gentlemen, it's just a boob. Get over it. No, that's not the point. There are laws, and then there like technically by law that is providing a form of pornographic content. I don't know to what extent. I don't know if it's like I don't know if you can pursue a lawsuit. I don't know that. But when you get binary, black or white, yes or no, was it breaking this? Yes or no? Yeah. Yes, it was. Was the cat thing, even though in your personal feelings, it's not that bad. There are laws written so that people don't cross the line versus, it's not that bad to, okay, wow, that's fucked up. And that is when you talk yes or no, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to feed cat alcohol. That's not what you're not supposed to do it.
Yeah. I mean, there is something to be said about, okay, if they come out and they're like, okay, this is what we saw and this is why we did or didn't do these certain things. There is a case to be made that they would be chasing, they'd be chasing themselves down the rabbit hole because then that becomes the norm, right? Every time one of these things happens, they got to make a statement on it.
When dude, the thing is, like, I compare YouTube and Twitch with this situation. YouTube's done a lot of shit throughout the years to its creators, and everybody's like, dude, we just want transparency. But to be fair, in YouTube's case, they didn't have competition. They could make those big dick moves and not have any repercussions. Yeah. They control the space. Twitch has the numbers, but like talking live stream now. I was just YouTube has the control in video service is what I meant, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
In live stream service, Twitch has the world by the balls in terms of numbers, but they have competition. To say that they don't, like the numbers are there, the community's there.
They have competition, but they still have a vast majority of the market share.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. You can't, like a lot of people compare it to how Twitch or YouTube controlled everything, and YouTube is still the powerhouse in video service with content creators. There was no mixer compared to YouTube. Like, okay, people would say Facebook. Yeah. Give me a fucking break. Let's be fucking real here. No. Facebook is good, and I know there are a lot of creators on Facebook, but Facebook is Facebook is like a whole different internet.
Yeah, it's its own ecosystem.
But with Facebook, you do have Facebook streaming. That compares. Like, you have YouTube streaming. That compare, like there are clearly possible things that could happen to Twitch. It's just they get too risky with that to me. I think they're too cocky. I think they're too cocky with what they do. And I still stream on Twitch. I love the platform. I love what they offer. But like we were just talking partner program. I agree. You can't make it too easy because then it defeats the purpose of things. But their system is flawed. To get partner, it's flawed. Because the value of what a partner brings to, because that's what a partner is. The value it brings to a platform in its community and in the value of the stream. And that's why streamers get, well, hold on. So like one thing that's like really dangerous is Mixer, for example, to my understanding, has a much better way to reach partner. It's not taken by a clear 3 rule, this many hours, this many viewers. You can't do that. My stream, you take 2 of us, for example. Let's say, Nick, you have 100 viewers in every single stream. And of those 100 viewers, 20 people are talking and chat. But you have 100 viewers. So because of that, and you have 100 subs, that's a great stream. And Twitch would be like, okay, 100 viewers, streamed X amount of hours. He's got active chatters, 20 active chatters, chat's going. Heck yeah. That's a partner right there. That's who we partner. Yeah. You take somebody like me, if I have 30 viewers, but 20 of them are talking in chat, and I have 400 subs, where's the value difference in that? Because I don't have as many inactive chatting viewers. Does that make sense?
Here's what I think, okay? Twitch needs to do one of 2 things, right? If they're gonna put in your partner dashboard those goals, those path to partner goals, right? If they're gonna put those in your dashboard and you hit them, I mean, you can see that you hit them, right?
Yep.
It physically tells you challenge completed or whatever it is.
Yep.
If you hit them, you should get partner. There should be no question. Or
for anybody listening, by the way, I hit that December of 2018. And as of April 28th, 2020, and applying 11 times after hitting that, I still have not gotten it.
That's crazy. Like, if you're not going to give it to people when they actually hit the goal, right? Not like one day, it's like 30 days, right?
Yeah.
You have to hit those numbers for like 30 days. So
yeah, it's an average of 30 days. If
they're not going to do that, then just remove the goals or raise the goals.
Yeah, one of the 2. Like, make it realistic of like, this is what we want to see. Again, the problem that we're seeing here is transparency. They're not transparent. They need to be more transparent.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be more definitive guidelines to get to partner, because those goals that they have set in your creator dashboard, that ain't it. That's not what they're looking for.
Let me just, for the sake of the cast too, I'll just go through and list the goals, because you never know when you're listening to this video and times can change. And it's always imagine we put out this video and it changes.
Yeah, because Twitch watches YouTube streams for a show.
I like never have staff in my stream too.
I wonder if they have somebody whose job it is to watch YouTube streams and Mixer streams and stuff. Facebook streams.
And they have to you can't go undercover staff neither, if I remember correctly.
Oh, on Twitch, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you have
they
if
all
you're
have that
staff,
little icon thing.
you have to be a staff. If I remember correctly. Okay, so Path to Partner. Apply to your Twitch partner program. We usually follow up in 7 business days. You have to stream for 25 hours in a month. You have to stream on 12 different days, and you have to average 75 viewers. And but like Nick is saying, here's where it gets shitty. All of my stuff is checked and completed, but
I wish you could show it.
What do you mean?
Does it show like even after you exceed it, like how far you've exceeded it?
No, it's
oh, okay.
25
it's just like
hours,
you hit it
check.
and then it stops.
Stream
counting.
on 12 different days, check. Average 75 viewers, check. To be eligible to apply for partner program, you must meet all these requirements within the same 30-day period. All calculations exclude premieres, reruns, subscriber streams. Oh, and subscriber streams. Please note that applying does not guarantee partnership.
Yeah.
But it says Path to Partner. Apply to the Twitch partner program.
Path to partner, but not really.
But it's also very
apply.
misleading because right underneath it says that I completed the Path to affiliate. Congratulations, you're a Twitch affiliate. You reached 50 followers. You've streamed 8 fucking hours. 8 fucking hours. Jesus Christ.
By the way,
stream on 7 different days.
This is not like an official plug for my channel, but I got 8 hours just streaming like 4 days on Twitch. So like that threshold is just insane to me.
Yeah, and did you average at least 3 viewers?
3 exactly.
3. Hold on, somebody's Mixer has metrics to partnership. 2K, 25 hours a month, and your account is 2+ months old. But when it comes to the review process, it's worse.
It takes longer, or
I would very much argue that, but I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to hold some of us people in affiliate world because like they make. If I'm an affiliate with a large amount of subscribers, they make a substantial extra.
Well, and that's why they did it. You know, I mean, I don't know this for 100%, but that's why they did it, right? They want to keep people motivated to keep streaming on Twitch because there is competitors that are cropping up everywhere. So they want to keep people streaming on the platform, and the best way to do that is give them money.
Yeah.
And then the big benefit is when they get somebody like you who gets up to 400, 500, 600 subs, they're making bank off of you because you're not partner. So you're getting, half your revenue is being taken by them. And they're like, what incentive do we have to partner this guy? He's freaking killing it. And we're making more money than we would if he was a partner. It should be called Path to Apply for Partner.
Yeah. Yeah. It should be.
It shouldn't be called Path to Partner.
Or it should just be called Unlock Partner Application. There shouldn't be no path, dude.
Yeah, dangling the carrot is absolutely accurate sooner.
There shouldn't be no path to in the title. It should be it should be like unlock the ability
minimum partner requirements.
Yeah.
Something like that. The verbiage just changes in it. Like, I mean, the fact that
and they have all these metrics on the site. All these metrics. All these achievements, all these goals. There's so many things that should be included into, it should be, like, my opinion, the real path to partner on Twitch should be like a combination of certain metrics across the board. Instead of it just being these 3 things, maybe do best of 5. Once you complete 5 tasks out of 10 things, that's when. Because, like, for example, like, let's say, okay, you don't hit the average viewer thing, but what if you hit, for like a 60-day period, you hit so many sub points, meaning the value of your subs on your channel is clearly higher than somebody with the same amount of views as you. You know what I mean? There's like, look at some of these completed. Get 200 people chatting at the same time to unlock VIP badges. That could be something that are in there. Get 100 people, have 1,000 viewers at the same time. I got that badge. The Empire business streamed for 2,000 total hours. I hit that over a year and a half ago. Who watch it reached 75 viewers in at least 30 days. I hit that January 28th, 2019. Have 250 viewers at the same time. I hit that November 18th, 2018. Like all these, they have all these badges. Like let me just scroll down. New day, new stream for 40 hours in the last 30 days. That's an achievement. Stream for There's just so much, man. There's so many things.
I think the most important statistic when you're considering somebody for partner is average viewers compared to engagement. So that's follows, subscribers, and people chatting. If they base it off that metric alone, if you have 100 viewers or if you have 20,000 viewers and your engagement is super high, then you should be a partner.
And I think unique viewers needs to really be taken into part.
Yeah, unique viewers is, but I don't know though. On my last couple streams, like the unique viewers was like 30, which is high for somebody who's been streaming for a week. So that could be
because I don't think you're understanding the power. Okay, let me just tell you. So in the last 30 days, I've averaged 26 viewers. That's viewers. Okay.
Unique viewers or
no viewers? Viewers.
Okay, gotcha.
So my unique viewers are 357 a stream on average. So like if you I really think they need to go by some sort of average of unique viewers. That stuff needs to be paid attention. So for those that don't know, and maybe you can actually, more about the unique number being like the web guy. Why don't you explain the difference between an average viewer and an average unique viewer?
Right. So when you're counting somebody as a unique viewer, that means that it's the first time that they visited this specific URL from that same IP address. And sometimes, like, whenever somebody views something on their phone and then they view it on their computer, sometimes that will count as a separate unique visitor to a website. And I assume it's the same for streams. But if you're getting a unique viewer, that means it's somebody that came to your stream that has never been there before. Whereas a viewer count can be anyone, right? The unique viewer counts towards that, and somebody like Mamesy or your regular viewer comes, they're going to count as a viewer and not a unique viewer because they've been there multiple times.
Right.
So a unique viewer is somebody's first visit to your stream.
So let me break down the value of that for anybody that's listening. Let me explain why a unique viewer on Twitch should be a substantial, including to partner, which at definition of the partner is bringing value to the platform. It's bringing value to the community of Twitch. Why unique viewers need to be taken in consideration. You take 7 days, my last 7 days, for example. This last week, I've averaged 44 viewers a stream. That means throughout the duration of the stream, on average, at least 44 people are actually just like in the chat at all times. But I've averaged 461 unique viewers a stream, meaning that I on average 460 people will come through my stream throughout the duration that's never been there before. That in terms is bringing value from one platform to another. The amount of people that I get coming from TikTok, YouTube, that say, hey, check your content here. Now I'm here. Really glad that I checked this out. But But Twitch's eyes, you have to close the sale to be important to them. You've got them here. Now you have to suck them in. You have to get them to stay.
Think it is. I think that would be a very important metric. James just said what I was going to say is there should be a metric that definitely should be counted is unique viewers and unique viewer engagements. So somebody comes to your stream for the very first time and they follow, sub, donate, or chat. That's a big metric because that's retention, right?
I feel like they should get rid of following too. I'm just gonna say it.
Really, just subscriber only?
I think they should get rid of the follow number because the follow
number.
Or if they're gonna do following, then the notification, like the whole following thing is just it's a mere suggestion to send out notifications to.
Yeah,
it's not a legit like the idea of following isn't a strong this following anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's not a metric for sure.
Right. So to like at the very least, it should just even be like I shouldn't be able to click on your page at this point. Like it doesn't matter. Like it shouldn't be something to where it's like you pay attention to that thing. Does that make sense?
But I think too, though, it's kind of like a free trial.
I think one platform that's done really good with that is Facebook. You like the page.
Yeah. But Facebook has so many other ways for streamers to deliver content. You know, you can just do like text updates and stuff.
Facebook's also killing it too. So what's that say? Maybe somebody like, dude, here's the thing. I think that here's how I see it with Twitch as being a problem. Twitch has the power. Now, the thing is, they are losing it. Like, it's not, I think the problem is a lot of people are like, oh, they've only went down 3%. 3% of the market shares only went to YouTube and Facebook. What's weird is like I'm not like a lot of these large metrics every month, these last few months, I'm not seeing Mixer growing that much right now. And I don't know why. Because it's like I would never go to Mixer just because like there's no community for me there. But like there's just no point. But it's like it's not like I've said before, I don't hate it. I don't hate the platform. I think it's great that you made a community over on Mixer. That's awesome that you've done that. If something failed for me on Twitch, I would go to YouTube because that's where I have a community. If something failed there, I'd go to Facebook because I have some form of community there. There's no point in me just restarting in 2020 on a streaming platform because like some people go there. But the reality is Twitch is still losing people. So to make all these stuff as if they're just the powerhouse, like I don't understand why they wouldn't want to be like, okay, why are we losing people to YouTube? Why are we losing people to Facebook? Because they're really losing people to those two platforms, especially Facebook. People knock on Facebook because it's where your mom and dad have an account, but you don't understand how powerful Facebook is because that's where your mom and dad have an account. Like, you know what I mean?
You know how big a fan your mom and dad are of your content? Way bigger than any other
my mom and dad don't get to watch my YouTube videos because they don't have a fucking YouTube channel. My mom and dad don't get to watch my Twitch streams because they don't have a Twitch channel. But guess what? If I share my shit on Facebook, guess what they get to watch? They get to watch me do shit.
They're like, oh, my little Aaron, he's so cute.
And you know what? I think the son. Dude, you know what's so fucking weird? Like so many content creators want to be like movie stars almost. Like you want to take your brand serious to the next level to where you want to be like appreciate. But like a lot of people are just so embarrassed to have their family or parents check their shit out. But now, like, do you think fucking Tom Hanks fucking didn't mind that his parents watched his shit, or you know what I mean, or an actor, a big actor? You know what I mean?
Can we just pause for a second? Chat. Imagine,
try. By the way, I do. Hey, just heads up. I do want to point this out too.
Okay.
Just for like future reference and stuff, because I've noticed that we've been interacting quite a bit with chat. I do want to make sure the podcasts are try to focus on the conversation because like for viewers that aren't going to be live, they're not going to understand what we're talking about when they can't see the chat. Does that make sense?
Right. So chat and viewers watching later. Imagine, okay, for a second with me, having a child, right? And you have that child and you pour all of your love and time into this child. You give this child all the advantages in the world and and gas them up to become something absolutely incredible. And then turns out that child is BigE. Like, imagine
What are you talking about
how
right
you
now?
feel about yourself when your child turns out to be BigE.
And you can't even watch them because you're only on Facebook.
And you can't even watch them because you have to have a Twitch account, but you can connect Twitch account to Facebook. So there's hope.
Wait, can you
for
really?
your aunt and uncle. I'm
You
pretty
can
sure.
you can connect your Facebook account to your Twitch?
I mean, you should be able to. If not, then Twitch.
But
like,
are you talking about like signing up for a Twitch account via Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think you can do that. I think you can do that in most things. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Imagine how many imagine if you streamed on Facebook. How much of a advantage starting out that would actually be, because your family members and like friends from high school that you never talked to share it with their audiences, because they're like,
exactly.
oh, I know this guy.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I think some of these sites just get super cocky that they think that just everybody wants to learn and understand the layout. I have so many, when I go home, I have so many friends that say like, oh, I see your Instagram or your Facebook. And they never they don't know what Twitch is, and they don't fucking care. You know what I mean? Because it's not advertised as.
It's baffling to me how many people don't know what Twitch is.
Yeah, it's wild. But yet they don't make changes to understand how big they can grow. But YouTube understands it. YouTube is integrating the ability, man, I'm telling you, YouTube. One thing that really grew Twitch was the whole Amazon Prime. Let's not sugarcoat things here. That's gifting subs, the whole Amazon Prime, being able to. What happens when YouTube figures out a way to capitalize on people being able to support creators by already paying for something?
You know what would be an epic move?
What?
For Facebook or YouTube or Mixer, any one of the three. What if Walmart started Walmart Prime, and one of those three platforms picked it up like Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Imagine Facebook with Walmart Prime subscribers. That would actually be insane.
Imagine YouTube. Because I'm telling you what, I got off my Samsung phone. I got a year on YouTube Premium, and I'm 100% going to be continuing on YouTube Premium.
Nice.
Because it's, dude, just being able to shut off my phone and still have YouTube videos plays, it's life-changing.
Huge.
They were very smart with that. So imagine if YouTube really wanted to take their YouTube Premium to the next level, because you also get movies and stuff with YouTube Premium. There's actually a lot of benefits to YouTube Premium.
Oh yeah,
I get a download video. There's so many things that I love about YouTube Premium. Imagine if they really started. Okay, so wow, big thing. Somebody, let me record this. Let me record this so that way I can throw it on over to YouTube. Try to get a what should I offer? 5% of the commissions. Imagine if YouTube started taking their YouTube Premium way more serious. One, they give creators the ability to get a percentage by promoting. If I get you through my channel to subscribe through YouTube Premium, get a little kickback. Even if it's a small minor percent. Then you have your actual platform pushing it for you to make it something that's more serious.
So how much is YouTube Premium?
Well, hold on. We're not done here.
Oh.
We're not done here. YouTube should find a way to collaborate that premium with something else out there to the general masses of something. I don't know what that thing would be yet. Maybe it's like PayPal. I don't know. You know what I mean? Where they get there needs to be some kind of beneficial kickback. Because that's Amazon Prime. Let's be honest. How many people would have Amazon Prime if they weren't getting, next day shipping and free shipping and returns? And YouTube Premium needs to connect with some kind of somewhere to be more important other than just YouTube videos. Does that make sense? Maybe like YouTube and Netflix combine forces, and you know what I mean? Like I'm giving you a general idea of how it would be more beneficial as a whole. So, and then again, you have creators be able to get a small percentage to be able to promote that. The more people I get to sign up for YouTube Premium, I get like a 1.5%, 2% of the additional for my ad revenue towards the end of the month. And on top of that, if you have YouTube Premium, you can be a member of somebody's YouTube community for free, just like how Amazon Prime. You get a free subscription to that. If they figure out a way to make, because that's like we need to face reality. A lot of moving forward, these sites have to give their viewers the control to finance the content that they're fucking watching. Not everybody has to do that, but the power for Twitch, for example, my Twitch streams is. No matter if Twitch wants to be like, no, you don't get partner. Well, we don't really back your stuff. My community still gets to say, I fucking enjoy this. I'm going to spend money on this. Fuck you. That's where YouTube is kind of flawed. A lot of it is ad stuff. So a lot of the algorithm and the site is what works for advertisers. How can we get this video to grow because it correlates with advertisers? When you still have millions of people that enjoy the iDubbbz of the community, that enjoy the H3H3. They may not be ad friendly, but they fucking love their content, and boy, are they willing to fucking pay for it and back it up. That would be big. That would be very, very big in terms of that.
Yep. But the original content, the live shows, those kind of things, those would be huge for YouTube as a streaming platform, and they could do like premieres and stuff like that. I mean, they have all of the pieces of the puzzle. They just need to combine them together and really push it. Because
holy fuck, dude! And YouTube is Google. Imagine if you would, if Google made some kind of subscription service, Google Plus. Well, Google Plus is actually like
RIP.
The profile page, right?
RIP. It's no longer exists.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Google Prime or something, to where if you use your Google to check out, you'll get free shipping and you'll get like Google verified. Yeah. So any site, oh my God, dude, any site that works on partners up through Google and only uses Google through like shipment and shit like that will get, and let's say USPS is the shipping provider that's like, yeah, we're going to partner up with. If Google came out with some kind of subscription service that was actually beneficial through multiple platforms, it gave you a reason to have that. And then sites, e-commerce sites could just be like, oh, well, I'm just going to use Google to sell all my shit now because like, dude, all my users could use their Google Plus and they'd get free shipping, they'd get returns, they'd handle all that. If Google would step up, and then Google's with YouTube, hey, if you have your Google Prime subscription, you can get it. There you go. Google needs to be the thing to step up in this situation.
We're gonna end the stream right now. We're gonna go and make a pitch deck for this and become billionaires for coming up with the idea for Google Prime.
Intellectual. I copyright this stream. Intellectual property, a BigE design for 2020 trademark. Lawyer me up. Lawyer up, dude. Yeah, I don't know. We're moving in a future where it's just like they're gonna have to. I don't know.
Yeah,
you can't be pulling the shit that Twitch is pulling, and I know they're not doing like anything crazy, but you just can't be doing what they're doing.
But at the same time, it's like YouTube has been having a lot of the same transparency and inconsistencies, with the whole Jake Paul situation and that kind of, or Logan Paul rather, that whole situation was handled very poorly and with very little transparency, and they're kind of no worse for the wear. because of it.
Right. But that's what I'm trying to tell you too is YouTube can be that bully. Twitch can't be that bully forever. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
YouTube, it sucks, but dude, you don't like it? Where are you gonna go? If you don't making videos, in terms of making videos, where are you gonna go?
What if Twitch made like a power grab to compete with YouTube, where they made it live and about
content,
just regular video.
Well,
content.
they tried to, and they already fucking failed with that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did that. Like, for the last, they just rolled out the, like they just got rid of it, actually. But in 2018, they launched like a thing. Like I uploaded like some tutorials and shit to it. They don't make it discoverable. They focus only on the streaming, and that's fine. But if it don't add a feature to compete with something if you're not going to compete with it. You got to compete with it. You got to full send. If somebody comes to my page, they should be able to see if you want me to upload videos. They shouldn't be just in a little tiny videos chat tab. There should be like playlist section
that's not even accessible from
on my page. And the thing is, like, let's just be real. The live stream is only important when the live stream is there. People don't just go to my Twitch page to hang out when I'm not live.
I never understood that, right? Like, if I go right now to your channel, it's just going to be like, he's not live right now.
Yeah. They just turn off. That's one thing I was just talking about recently.
Like, why is there not videos or past broadcasts or clips or highlights? Like, why is that not showing?
They are rolling out a channel trailer.
Okay.
But
I like that.
That's one video that just promotes like, so I'll take like probably like all the best clips of all time and just like edit a like, oh, this is what like almost what an intro would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if they're going to really make a play at YouTube, they need to like acquire somebody else that's already doing it and then like skin it as a Twitch service. You know what I mean?
Dude, and I really wonder, like, well, I mean, they have Amazon, but like, I also always question, like, could Twitch even handle that, like, the structure? Do you realize how much massive server load they would need to become like a competitor to YouTube's video platform? YouTube, I don't know how YouTube does it. YouTube has the better streaming quality over Twitch too.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm live right now at 10K bitrate with no problem. I can't go above 6,500 on Twitch as an affiliate, but even as a partner, I can't even go to 10K.
Interesting.
Twitch is really slacking in that, and I wonder if it's just something that they turn off. I wonder if it's something that they just try to manage to give you the power difference between affiliate and partner. But like
they like throttle it on purpose.
I often wonder, is it just YouTube has been in the game so long? Like they have it down. Like they have broadcasting down. They have the servers. They have the finances for that. They have the infrastructure and the backing for server load and streaming and everything.
Yeah. I mean, as a company, isn't YouTube like several times larger than Twitch?
I believe so. I think so.
Yeah. I mean,
but then also too, like you got to wonder with some of these platforms, YouTube might have some kind of, the YouTube compression might be like, you never know if some of this code is like patented by YouTube. Like, so you'd have to, you ever seen that movie Silicon Valley where he like discovers like a compression thing that has like the high, like that's like a very real scenario. Like some of these, it's like that's what you're seeing in cameras being an issue too. Like, okay, so Canon's coming out with this like crazy EOS R camera. The reality is some of the things that you have to be able to make that camera possible, like it may be a one-way street, maybe a component that you need in it that everybody needs. Guess what? Canon was the first to discover it. Sony might be able to have it, but they may not be able to launch it till a year later. Like there are some things that are out there like that. Just like Twitch might not be able to. YouTube might have a compression or something under their belt legally that like none of these other sites can use. So these other sites need to develop their own thing.
Well, and also, I mean, YouTube is owned by Google, and Google's been around since like the early 90s.
Yeah.
So they have like a 20-year head start on Twitch.
Yeah, but how long is Amazon? Like what? Like you would think the infrastructure of Amazon would be substantial enough too, to back it. And then also on the flip side, you look at Mixer and it's like, dude, it's Microsoft. It's fucking Microsoft with Mixer.
Yeah, but like the server load for there's no excuse for Mixer, but the server load for e-commerce that it takes to run Amazon is way different than video.
True. Very true. I guess I just with Amazon I think in terms of finance, because Amazon.
Financing, sure.
Is Amazon the? Well, no, maybe not. Amazon's not more wealth or more valuable than Google. Just Jeff Bezos. Just Jeff Bezos as a CEO is richer, right? Is that how it is?
Yeah. I think Bill Gates actually still has more money than him, net worth rather.
No, Jeff Bezos, dude. It's
Jeff Bezos out here killing it,
dude. 145 billion.
Good Lord.
Bill Gates. Well, fuck Bill Gates after he generates this vaccine for the fucking for the disease he just put out there, right?
That he's been working on for like 10 years.
Yeah. I think it's not giving me a clear cut of what Bill Gates' net worth is right now. 100 billion, I think, maybe. Last I seen. I mean, we're talking like billions.
Yeah, only 100 billion, guys. Only 100 billion.
Dude, don't get me started on fucking forehead people that are like, he only donated $100 million. That's like me donating $30 out of my network. Get the fuck out of here with your shitty fucking mentality. You're a piece of shit human being if you're like that. Let me repeat that one more time for anybody that's watching this video. If you are a fucking person that discredits somebody donating $100 million because in total of what all their assets are, that it is just the equivalent of 0.3% of what they've donated, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. That's by definition what you are. By definition, you're a piece of shit.
110 for Bill Gates.
110. People don't think like in terms of that. You know, it's not like people actually think like Jeff Bezos has 141. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about this whole time. But people think that he has $145 billion. Just a fucking giant bank. He's just swimming through 140. No, it's the assets that are of value. Meaning things that he owns, like businesses, like fucking Amazon, are of value. Yeah, real estate. So like people compare it. It's like, you know, they make $30,000 in a year. It's like me giving up 0.3%. Whoa. No, hold up, bitch. You got a $20,000 vehicle? You got a $300,000 house? So if your net worth, not that you made 30K this last year and that's your net worth, if your net worth is because over the years you've accommodated things and you own a total of $500,000 worth of stuff. Now that's 0.3% of 500,000 is a little bit more than 30,000, huh, dickhead? God, people are so ignorant, man.
And also, when a celebrity donates $1 million and people complain, oh, that's only like 0.3% of their income. I'm like, when did you donate $1 million? Because you haven't. When did you donate $1? Because you haven't. So shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Like $1 million is $1 million. I don't care what percentage of a person's net worth it is. It's $1 million.
Because they've worked hard enough to make enough money to where they can give that $1 million away and not fucking have to worry about it. They put themselves in that lifestyle. And we live in a world where people would much rather look for the opportunities to bitch about that type of stuff and break down all these things that they're not aware of.
Yeah.
They don't get it. People just don't get it. People don't think big picture anymore. You know what I mean? Everybody's just really like one.
And a lot of it's just like shock value to have a viral tweet or something.
Yeah.
You know, people just do stuff for attention, even if it's just the dumbest thing you've ever heard.
Do you think Alinity did that on purpose, by the way? Just like a full turnaround?
The boob thing?
Yeah. Do you think that was like on purpose?
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe so, but like somebody did point out to me, was like, look how aggressive she was to like rip that fucking thing up. And I'm like, you look at it again, and it's like she misses the grip of her shirt. And like Megan, like when I talk to my wife about it, she's like, no girl doesn't understand how light their shirt is.
Yeah.
No girl doesn't get that. Like, she's like, we have tits. We understand, our privacy.
Yeah.
And like, it's just, I'm not saying she intentionally did it, but like when you look at it in that aspect, she reaches for it, she misses the grip, and then dives in and grips the fuck out of it. And then it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And then now she's making all these like motivational tweets. The future.
You would almost have to see like the context around it, what happened before and after. Like you can tell when somebody does something by accident.
We'll see this week if something like comes out and she's like got this like big deal.
Yeah.
And it propels her that much further.
I mean, and here's the thing, right? Whenever somebody gets banned off of Twitch and they come back, oftentimes
it's huge, dude.
Yeah, oftentimes it blows up their channel. Doc, for instance, he got banned for the bathroom thing, and he came back, and he's never been bigger. So it's
but then also in the natural, like some people, like take it a year prior to that, Doc's return from him, which it's all to this day. I still, all he said, which I don't think he's ever backed it. So maybe it was 100% that he cheated on his wife. That's just the clear cut thing. But like in the stream, it was just like he's been what was the word? Did he say unfaithful?
Yeah, something like that.
Dude, but like that's the thing. I was like, what I've always said, he could have literally just been talking to somebody. But like people say he just blatantly cheated on his wife, and I don't think I've ever seen him defend himself.
Yeah.
Either way, that's not our business. That's their business. Whether he's a public figure or not, none of our fucking business. None of our business. But in terms of that,
I just think it's hilarious on one of his overlays. There's like the bathroom in the background, and it's like no camera outside. It's just brilliant. Like it's just so hilarious.
Some people roll with the punches, man. Like he fucked up. He shut down his stream for a month, worked with us at Creative Grenade, completely rebranded everything. His return stream was the largest stream on Twitch before the Drake Ninja thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember whenever he came back, how massive that was. It was the viewership was insane.
Alinity's stream back this week, if it's this week, is going to be huge. She's going to propel so much. Like
I don't know what she.
Dude, did you?
I don't know what she averages on a regular basis.
Remember the $5 girl?
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago, I memed about her too. Now her she came back and she had like thousands of viewers, but she lost 87,000 followers overnight from that.
Yeah. Well, and that goes back to what we were saying earlier is like followers don't mean anything. Right? Like in all reality, they don't.
It's like
they don't affect you in any way. You could lose every follower that you have, and it wouldn't hurt.
It's like subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah,
subscribers on YouTube don't match. Just so because like we're on YouTube, and some people are going to be like, "Well, what do you mean, BigE? Of course, subscribers on YouTube match." Okay, well, I'm on my my podcast channel right now, but I can straight up see that. Let's see. Is it audience? Is it engagement? You can actually see how many people are subscribed versus how many people are not. Yeah, 74% of my viewers on here are not subscribed. On my main channel, it's like 90%. 90% of my viewers on my main, but my views are going up. Everything's going up. Everything as a whole, the support, everything.
I may or may not have just clicked subscribe because I realized I wasn't subscribed to this channel.
It doesn't matter. The sub button doesn't mean shit. If you are not subbed to my stream and you watch 3 of my videos, I will start showing up in your suggested. If you actually watch my videos, I will start showing up in your suggested.
I mean, Logan Paul lost like 1.5 million followers after the Suicide Forest thing, and he's totally fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big number. 1.5 million followers.
You know, and what sucks about that type of stuff is it encourages cancel culture too. Like that girl lost 87,000 followers last week, but she's not canceled. But everybody's like, canceled. You're canceled. You know, H3 could lose like 1 million subscribers. H3's canceled. I'd still watch them. They're not canceled, forehead. Fucking idiot.
Yeah. I mean, cancel culture, that should be reserved for, you know, sexual predators and freaking wife beaters and those kind of people. Those people deserve to be canceled.
What was the family? Oh man, that was really bad 2 years ago. Dad and 5 kids, or five kids and a dad, or something like that.
Yeah,
that guy was that was bad. That was bad news. I'm glad that they got fucking rid of that. Well, I mean, fuck, dude. It's wild because, like, so for some people that don't know, Nick is so are you CEO of Ember Webs?
Yep.
Is that what
CEO
you are?
and co-founder.
CEO, co-founder of Ember Webs. It's a website service in esports and gaming. That's what you guys mostly primarily focus on, right?
Yep.
So, like, you know, what are some of the big? Well, I guess who are some of your bigger clients to kind of give reference?
So we've been in business for a little over 5 years, and we've worked with a lot of major gaming organizations. Team Envious, Team Caliber, Soar Gaming, shout out to Soar BigE, and Team Secret, Gamer Grip, Jerky XP. You know, we've worked with a lot of big names within the industry over the last 5 years.
So moving forward, I am actually going to be putting my brand in Ember Webs and Nick's hands, and
huge flex.
And here's why. And I feel like this is probably one thing a lot of people. I feel like this is something. This is definitely a transition in the community that I'm going to be taking an early move forward, that I feel like a lot of people moving forward, looking into the future, are going to have to slowly start making this transition. And like throughout the years, I've seen a lot of things like kind of pan out, and I've kind of predicted things, and I'm like, you know, I never really, I did capitalize on Twitch. I did do that. Like I in 2015 knew that Twitch was going to be big. So that's where I started my design business. And immediately right away, I started making full-time, like that's where all my customers were from. Half the people didn't even know half the people I did work for, but I made fucking really good money, and I started my business through there. Okay. And then that's when I invested into streaming years ago. So those were like some of the first, but I just knew there's something about that. Just like years ago with like YouTube transitions, there's just always times when I'm like, man, something's just got to change. I feel like change is coming soon. Something has to change. You can't, I've learned too much throughout the years. Things can't just stay in a repetitive, look at our society right now. Coronavirus, like a little, whether you believe it or not, things are definitely getting, like, we're getting thrown some shit, and things are going to change after this. A lot of stuff is going to change in our society moving forward. I think in community and content creation, I truly believe that creators are going to start needing more of a central hub. Yeah. I think websites are going to have kind of a full turnaround. It just only makes sense. At a certain time, you have TikTok, you have Instagram, you have YouTube, you have Twitter, you have Twitch, you have Facebook, you have everything. But you don't have, a lot of people don't have like that central hub to where they direct all the traffic to provide an essential, this is my brand, this is where you can find me on. Like, not a lot of people have that. And I feel like as we move forward, it just only makes sense that with so many sites, we're going to have to develop that. We're going to have to develop, oh, you like BigE's video? check out his website where you can watch you can listen to his podcast. You can it's just this is my brand. This is my website. Here are my social media sites. I think us as creators, and it makes sense too. Like throughout the years, if you've focused on YouTube, you've learned how to hustle YouTube. You've almost made that into your website in a sense. But like what happens when YouTube takes a hit? Like people, we need to learn from people's mistakes. When you put all your eggs in one basket, what happens? You don't have control.
Especially when you don't own the basket.
Yes.
So whenever I started Emberwebs 5 years ago, I needed to start up a business to generate an additional income. My wife and I were having our third kid, and the expenses of daycare and stuff like that were equal to her salary at the time. That's how expensive it was.
Wow.
So we're like, instead of paying other people to watch our kids, why don't you just stay home and watch the kids, which she wanted to do anyways, and then I'll just make up the money somewhere, right?
Right.
So I was good at web design and good at web development, so I'm just thinking about how I'm going to maximize on those skills. And looking around, there was not a lot of esports teams and organizations at the time that had websites. And even the ones that did, they were pretty basic, not really beneficial to the organization at
junk.
all.
Just for backstory
Right.
too, Nick was actually one of when I left my job. Nick was the one who I hired to do my first ever freelance BigE design website to run my business.
Fire, by the way.
Yeah.
So I started up Emberwebs. I started to get a couple clients. Arma Centrum was my very first client. And with their connections, I was able to get SOAR and Envious and Team Caliber pretty quickly. So it took off quickly, which, was just a proof of concept for what I had in mind. And that's that esports teams needed a place to drive their fans to drive sponsors to for potential sponsorships, and for players to get in touch with them to grow their rosters. And, it's hard to go to a sponsor and be like, here's 11 links where you can find me, right?
Right.
How much better would it be for a sponsor to be like, okay, here's my numbers as far as reach, because that's basically the bottom line is reach for a lot of sponsors. That's what they care about the most, is what is your monthly impressions and reach. But the other thing is, they want it to be clean and simple, and there needs to be a benefit for them to put their name on your brand, right?
Right.
So if you're not even taking your brand seriously enough to get a website, that's hard for them to justify.
The reason
they probably get hundreds of inquiries a day, like, hey, I can do this for you for X amount of dollars. Imagine if, they get 100 inquiries a day and they got to go to like 27,000 links because they got to go to your Instagram, they got to go to your Twitter, they got to go to your YouTube, your Twitch, your TikTok, all these things. Imagine if you could just say BigELive.com.
Right.
This is everything, right? Not only is that easy for sponsors, but it's easy for fans too.
It also says something different when I can show somebody, hey, YouTube's recommending my videos, I have 1 million impressions, versus, hey, check out my website where I can actually show you how I get people to go to something else that's not the platform.
Yep. And it just has the benefit of, okay, you're driving your YouTube visitors to your site to watch your YouTube videos, right? The experience is basically no different than on YouTube than it is on your own personal website,
right?
If you're driving traffic directly to it. So imagine somebody who watches your videos all the time. They're going to your website, on a daily basis if you're a daily uploader. Imagine how much exposure to your other content that they get by going to your website every single day.
Yep. And
They're exposed to your
imagine,
streams, your merch, your news, your sponsors.
One thing that like really turned me on with the idea, like where you really kind of sold me, was a problem that we're seeing these last few years with a lot of these websites is you're seeing the follower feature not be that important. You're seeing the subscription feature not be that important. With that, a lot of reasons why those used to be important is these were the notifications. Now you have 5 different fucking ways to be notified anymore from one particular site, and it's just getting old and repetitive. What I have to deal with as a content creator is like, I apologize to some viewers, but I can literally fucking tell a viewer 50,000 times, do not rely on the fucking site. And every time wow, I didn't get a YouTube notification. Wow, I didn't get a Twitch notification. Hey, did you put this here because I didn't get a notification? Yeah, I've literally put it everywhere. Now, with the website, that's where you literally have your own control, where no other variables come into play. It's pretty clear cut. You sign up for email subscription, or you sign up for what's now the new day and age thing is text service. There's you have to unsubscribe, or you're going to get alerted that thing's live or that video went up, because you have complete 100% control over your services, over what you do. Now, obviously, it comes down to the user wanting to actually click on it or wanting to stay subscribed and come through. But that eliminates the actual possibility of some people genuinely wanting to be notified of what's going on. That brings it brings the follow subscription feature to you, like to your website as a whole. And then the the way I look at it is I want to come to a point where, as my YouTube grows, if I hit 100,000 subscribers in this next year, right, and I have a website, and because of that 100,000 subscribers, I'm pushing people to this website, and 50,000 people sign up for an email or text, I would be much, actually, like, let's compare this up. Would I rather have 100,000 subscribers with no website, or would I rather have 50,000 subscribers in this next year and 20,000 of them sign up for a YouTube or sign up for an email texting service to be notified? Much rather have that route, because I know
way
without a doubt that those people will be notified.
Here's the analogy that I like to use as far as influencer marketing goes. Imagine if you saw a commercial for Walmart, right? We're just throwing Walmart out there as an example. Imagine if you see a commercial for Walmart and it's like, come buy this great product, right? You get there and they're like, go to this other place to actually buy the product. And it's the same thing with your content. It's like, okay, you put out a tweet that says, come watch my video. And then in the video, it's like, go here to watch my streams. And then in the streams, you're like, go here to purchase my merchandise. And, it's like everywhere. You're all over the place. Imagine if every tweet, every video, every stream, every advertisement, BigELive.com. This is where you can get it, and you can link it to specific pages within it. But the point is when you go to Walmart or whatever grocery store you prefer, you end up buying a lot more crap than you went there to go buy. So in the same way, your website works exactly the same way. You go there for the videos, you start watching the streams. You go there for the videos. Oh, he's live right now. I would like to watch him more. You go there, you watch the video. Oh, he has some sick merch. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that because I like this guy. I'm a supporter of this guy. I didn't even know that this was available, kind of thing. It's that same mentality of going to the grocery store and buying all the extra stuff that you didn't go there to originally buy. It is the same premise for your website.
Right.
So, and you own it. You own the site. So
100% control.
If Twitch folded up shop tomorrow, there's some kind of child labor scandal and the government shuts them down, what are you going to do?
Or God forbid you have a nip slip and you actually get banned because you're not Alinity. Oh, law.
absolutely.
No,
correct.
but I mean, really, that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
happens all the time.
On a site where there's that. That's another reason why I'm moving. Like why I'm going to be really focusing on a website this year is it's just not. Well, there's like okay, for example, some of you guys may know I sell things for passive income. I've been with Sellfy for 6 years of my business, and I've sold fonts and graphics packs and lots of things on there. I mean, it wasn't like fucking life-changing money, but it was extra passive income, $50, $100, $200 a month at times. You know, just extra passive income. You make something, you give it back. But where it was a huge benefit is I would be able to make a YouTube video and I would be able to supply a free download. Now, you have sites like MediaShare or MediaFire or something like that. I can't remember. That's what I used to use. But like it was nice because I had these things that I would sell. And then on top of that, I would have, you know, these things that are for free. So people that came for free would sometimes be buyers because they're, I could just pay $5 for this font too. That it's kind of like what Nick was just explaining with the whole like store thing. You come for one thing, and then next thing you know, oh wow, I'm leaving with 5 things. With that, I recently got notified February, I think it was. I'm trying to think of when it was. Yeah, I think it was February. I got notified that my plan will no longer be available. I'll have to pay for a plan, which for me, it's like they're already getting a percentage. No, fuck off. Like, I'm not going to pay for a plan. I could literally check. I was bringing plenty of traffic to their site. No, I'm not going to pay for a plan. So, like, that's one benefit for me as a creative is I will be able to utilize my ability to give back to bring people to my site. Like I was getting downloads every single day for a year. So I was bringing people to this Sellfy site where they just randomly say, "Hey, you now have to start paying for this." Nope, fuck off. I and many other creators helped you build this site.
Yep.
So I'll just do my own site. You'll take a little bit of a hit, but like now I'll be able to, people will come to my site. Let's say in a day, 10 people come to my site because they want to get a Fortnite header free template download for their fucking Fortnite streams or a Valorant. I'll do a Valorant one. And the next thing you know, just like all you need is that one person to say, "Oh, whoa, look at this site. Oh, look, he's got fonts for sale. Oh, what's this YouTube video? He's got other YouTube videos besides this. Oh my God, he's live right now. You know what? This is such good quality. I got an extra $5. Like all you need is that one. Like you need to just turn that one person at a time. Everybody thinks so big numbered. You know what I mean? And they forget that like small things add up, and you never understood how valuable one person can be.
Yep. One viewer is one viewer you didn't have before.
Yeah. What's the one step is the step in the right direction or something like that? Or
sure. Yeah.
All it takes is one step. All it takes is one viewer. One viewer can turn into 2 viewers, 3, 4, 6, 20. You know what I mean? Like that's all it takes. It's all starts happening. So, my goal is not to take away from my YouTube. If anything, it's like to focus up and grow my YouTube. But to have that place where people can, come together and have a all in, I want to just have a site that just has everything, that like has my store, has my merch, has my, if you don't want to look at Twitch's UI, you can just watch it on there, and like there's a chat on the right side, and like you can still sub, you can still throw bits, but it's just my site where you can watch that, and I utilize Twitch's abilities, and that's how these sites should be looked at. Twitch is a foundation infrastructure to build something for your brand. A lot of people look at it as Twitch is my entire brand. And that's where people, I really feel like, go wrong. And they put all their time and attention into something, and then it doesn't go through, and then they fuck themselves.
Yep. 100%. I mean, that's the whole goal behind it is give yourself as many opportunities to gain exposure,
and I think it's the future,
to multiple platforms.
A DrDisrespect.com, a Tfue.com, all like it just makes sense, dude.
Yep. Yep. I
Remember
mean,
when?
Twitch.
Remember
Twitch is a tool. Facebook is a tool.
remember in the
Twitter
MySpace
is a
days
tool.
of websites. On websites, you had affiliates meant something different that back then. I remember we used to do it when I was a teenager, and we used to have clan sites because this was before social media blew up. So you had clan sites and forums, right?
Clans, baby.
Clans, baby. So you had clan sites and forums, and in that you had like affiliated sites. So you had your clan, but like here are the clans that you're friends with. Go check out their websites. And then even with businesses, you had your business, and then at the top you had like a, here are the brands that I associate with. Or here are the websites that I work with. You could have it could be like sponsors on one, like my website. Well, obviously have something like that. I work with SOAR. I work with Gfuel. I work with Secret Labs. Like go check out these other providers in itself. It's so different than you having a Twitch page and underneath you have Secret Lab, SOAR. You know what I mean? Like all these little things.
Yep.
And the YouTube description and the channels and the YouTube bio. It's all there. All these little options that are essential on a website, it's already on these little sites here and there. So the mindset is there. It's just people have separated themselves so much from websites just because like everything was growing on these platforms.
Yep. Absolutely.
But I really feel like websites are going to be the next full come around because like what other social platform do you bring out anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have your photo sites, you have your banter sites, with Twitter, you have your live stream services, you have your video services, you have your short video services, you have vertical video services. Like what else do you bring to the table?
Next is going to be VR.
VR, yeah.
Yep.
And then past that it will be holographic. How far
then
away
we'll
do you
all
think
live
we
in
are
the
from
virtual
that?
world.
How far do you think it will be until we get to holographic?
Not as far as you would think.
I know. Well, I don't think it's as far because like
probably in our lifetime.
Have you already seen like some holographic? Like it's unreasonable for the average consumer to have what they've done to make things be holographic, but like, what was it? It was like Mr. Steam that they used, and it was like, holy fuck.
I mean, the first thing that's gonna happen is somebody like Amazon or Walmart or somebody is going to figure out how to take the experience of shopping and make it 100% virtual. So you can go into the store, you can try stuff on.
Is that your predictions, or is that like the predictions? Is that like?
No, I mean this is somebody somewhere has probably predicted this before, but this is just my thoughts. Is somebody's going to figure out the e-commerce experience in a virtual reality type way. There's already like games and stuff that you can do it. So all you have to do is take that and put it into like a real world type scenario where I can put on my VR headset and walk into your virtual store, try anything on that I want and purchase it straight from there. And it's going to be the next big thing. As soon as somebody figures out how to do it and then the other companies start replicating it, no one's going to shop any other way.
Right. Wow. If it became that realistic, think of the graphic and processing, RAM. Holy shit, dude. It's weird. The other day, I was enlightening myself. Well, I'm mostly doing this in case like I do start to gain a little bit more traction and I find a PC company to work with. I want to have like that PC build where it's like, hey, what do you want in it? It's like, already got it. Here it is. And when we were doing
I've got the specs.
When we were doing it, like for transparency, it's like top of the line fucking PC. Like $5,000. But if you think for $5,000, 128 gigabytes of RAM.
That's just egregious.
15 terabytes of half of it's solid state. The fastest solid state. And then like 8 of it was like hard drive, but still fast. Like,
yeah.
To think for $5,000 now, work an average computer that you can have is ridiculous. Like, this isn't like, some people are going to hear that and be like, wow, who would spend $5,000 on a computer? You have no idea what this what this $5,000 would cover. You have no idea what it could produce.
Yeah, I mean, you could spend like $1,500 though and get a computer that flies.
Right. Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, a few grand only anymore separates the difference from like, holy shit, this thing's great, to holy shit, this is incredible.
Right.
The like, dude, the amount of graphical multi-processing that you can do on these computers nowadays is insane already, and it's like every year it's inclining.
Yeah.
So like I see VR as being very, they're coming soon. You know what I mean? Like they're entertainment now, but like it's going to be, because like that build, let's just say that $5,000 build, a solid VR with that build, holy shit. Mm-hmm. Think about that. Like
they got to make the like headsets better, and they need to go from like wands and sticks and controllers to just like haptic gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once they figure that out, then it's game over. We're gonna live online.
Yeah. It's weird, but that's a lot of like the conspiracy theories too around a lot of this. Is like some people believe that this is a test to see if I don't follow politics and stuff in like government. What is it, a socialist society at which they pay people, but it's like a standard, not communism, is it? What is it? Is it socialism? Yeah. Like that's what some people, like conspiracy theorists, are like, this isn't as big as a deal. They wanted to see what it would be like if everybody got money and see how everybody in the economy would react. Yeah. And with that, like the goal moving forward is to keep people home and put them in a virtual state, so that way they become more dumb and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's like the conspiracy. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I think this is gonna happen. Like there's just wild like people. Yeah. I mean, it makes for a fucking good movie. But the weird fucking crazy thing, it's like, dude, like we're sending fucking satellites in space every single day. We're sending cars in space. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy to think. It's just the last 10 years how much. Like, dude, myself, I was talking about this one time in stream lately. My Galaxy Samsung S10 Plus is more advanced than what a fucking computer was 12 years ago.
Yeah, easily.
Like I can edit and render. I can record and edit and render a full 4K video on my fucking phone. Not even 10, dude. In 2012, I had to wait for a 720p video to render for 45 minutes to upload it for another hour where I lived. And now with a 4K, I can record and edit 4K on my phone and have it up to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter in minutes.
I can feel us really getting down the rabbit hole.
I know. Yeah, we're at an hour 40 on this. So
I'd
like
love
to keep
a good
it under
conspiracy
2
theory. Yeah, I gotta hop off here pretty quickly, but
that's what happens when you fucking have 15 children.
Seriously, keep in quarantine.
This is how most of our calls get. We'll get super into depth into something. And it's like, oh, fuck, kids are alive.
I get to go and check their vitals.
I had to go check and make sure they're alive. No, but I wanted to talk about the Alinity thing, Twitch, why Twitch I feel is failing. What's next for creators? We pretty much talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Is there what's I guess what's one thing that not necessarily you are doing moving forward? What's one big move that you feel a lot of other people need to do moving forward?
One big move. If you're not already set up a TikTok and start creating videos on TikTok
I agree. I think people are
and
fucking
LinkedIn.
idiots. LinkedIn? I'm not on LinkedIn, so I should get on LinkedIn, huh?
You absolutely should.
And by the way, just for my viewers' sake, you're going to be the one to help me set up how I can get this podcast out there so people. No, you know what? No, if you want to, you should listen to me on YouTube and just purchase YouTube Prime using code BigE at checkout and get. No, but yeah, you said you are gonna be able to help me kind of figure out the podcast stuff, right?
Yep.
Because that was what we were talking about in last week. I don't know how that works. I don't know podcast sites and how to distribute it. So I'll definitely need the help in that. But I want to get a couple episodes under my or few. I want to get like 10 or so episodes like going on here. So that way it's like okay, this is a legit thing. This isn't just a little thing that I'm doing every now and then. But yeah,
definitely build the audience, and then you can be like, hey, can't watch on YouTube because you're in your car or something.
Yeah.
It's available on Spotify and XM and all that.
Bingo. Marketing 101. So
bingo,
I guess
bingo, bongo.
For you, where's a place where's like the best place that you would want people to find you? Would you rather people check you out as Nick, or would you rather check people or have people check out Emberwebs?
I'm always in the camp of both. If you're following me on Twitter or Instagram or whatever platform I'm on, I'm going to be talking about Emberwebs. So, if you want to check both of them out, if you have an interest in creating a website, if you're a content creator of any kind, whether you make videos, art, you stream, TikToks, Instagram, whatever you're on, and you're interested in creating a site that you can call your home base and drive all your audience to, definitely check us out at emberwebs.com. Contact us. There's a little thing where you can set up a meeting with us, and we'll chat with you and see if we're the right fit for you and get that going for you. You can do that at emberwebs.com. If you have any questions for me personally, the best place to contact me is Twitter at NicholasTeters. It's probably in the description if you're watching this on YouTube.
And by the way, if you found Emberwebs through me, and make sure you give me as a referral chat. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Mention BigE. He'll have an affiliate code soon once I get around to setting that up after the site is ready to launch. But yeah, and if you're watching this in the future, hey, what's up? I hope you're watching this in virtual reality.
That'd be wild.
That would be wild. But yeah, just check me out on Twitter or check out Emberwebs at emberwebs.com if you have the need for a website. Otherwise, keep watching BigE streams and videos. It's incredible content.
I appreciate it, dude. So everybody that checks out this video on YouTube, his links are in the description, both his and the website. But I think that pretty much wraps up everything that I need to talk about today, dude. I'll let you get to your kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you. Tell Meggie that I said hi, and I'm sure we'll
have to get together sometime. We'll have to get together after all this is over.
Let's get together. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. Everybody have a wonderful, safe day. Be sane. If you enjoyed this podcast, be sure to share it out to a family member and friend. That's about the only way we're going to be able to grow at this point. And
on Facebook.
On Facebook. There you go. Have a good one. Enjoy. I am out.
All right.
Peace. Later.
Bye.